Okay, guys, I believe this is going to be an awesome learning, right? Okay, so without wasting time, make we dive deep and make we do this thing well. So today we want to design a simple, more like a tax management system, right? So where you fit start a tax, so a tax will be listed out. So you start the tax, and if the tax is done, you go see done here, right? So that's what we want to do. Very simple, and make we start now. Okay, so the first thing we I go on do now just to structure out the flow. So make I do H1, and for here I will just say um I just say simple tax management, right? So that's what we want. So we say that simple tax management. So make I reduce here so that I'll create more space for me to work with, right? So we get something like this. Yeah. So simple tax management. So this stuff here, make sure say come center, right? So if it dey center, I think make I just increase this now. So if e dey center, e go make better sense. So we dey use tailwind as usual. So I'll say text center. Make I say empty maybe 20. So I push that and come down. Of course, I go want increase the text. Make I use something like 30px. And so make sure say this thing there for uppercase, and so the font I will use semi bold. Okay, so that's good, right? Again, make I just do like MB maybe 10, right? So that's a distance from there. Okay, so this side now then go hold more like the card will go hold the tax we want to. So make her call main, and inside this main, right? So now just do class name. So I will give a width of I call am full. Then I'll make it get border rounded, go be like MD, and I'll do a mean height. So make the mean height like maybe 400px. Okay, so more put padding maybe massive 4. So padding for the fair, but when they see this guy they push out, and I told no one. So if I remove this, we see this. So not bad, right? So I think I feel do something like maybe BG to be slit of 100 massing. What if I use 15? So 50 dey fair. Then I'll do shadow of inner, right? So make better sense like this. Yeah. Okay, so I think we want the this, and like this we want make our card be. And I don't like the fact that as I dey stretch it's in the stretch all out, right? So wetin I go do now say make I just cut here and create a div and have this. So inside this my div I will say make it take a flex, and JUC, make it be center, and of course make the width be full, right? So that this is the center. So wetin we can do here now say I will say make the width be like maybe we'll use 800px. So we get something like this. 800px look like say con small. So make I use 1 2. Okay, so this one dey better off, right? So if we stretch out, we still get our tax like this, right? So that's we also get a rigid point, right? So that's it. Okay, so the next thing we go quickly do now to start to lay out our stuffs. So make I come inside here. So the first place would be like, okay, more say the tax title or something, right? So more say tax title. So here go hold that like maybe taxed, started, and done. So something like that, right? Like so it will make sense make we put this so that we fit see like get a visual of where this site could be and wetin e go dey do. So I say class name and make I give am bg of my use the same slate but 100 and ma do a no I just leave am. So ma do py of maybe 8 and px. Okay, I feel leave it like that, right? So I just do this. So now we see this. So the header and angle there here, and I don't like the fact say they touch the wall. So make us say px of maybe 4. Let's see. Okay, not bad. Okay, so that's good, right? Then inside here go hold our text here. So of course I'll say flex I say itc so that it stays center, right? And save that. Okay, good. So once I do that, I get my title and the rest go there. So I just give you a feel of what I talk about. So here go be like tax, here go be like started, and here go be like done. So to get something like this, right? But if you look here, this has all of them just a cluster to themselves. So the first thing what I go do now to say make I give them a gap of 5, right? So I give it a gap of 5 and yeah, I go just apply a class name across. So I'm gonna say class name and maybe I should do a flex of 1 so that they'll take equals percent. Then make her do maybe border arrow, right? So that we see this small line here. Okay, so we see that small line here, even though this here, but that's fine. Okay, so majorly now wetin we want be this, right? And so of course I just need only one, right? But that's it. So this side here don't design our header, but make we now work with our data, right? So more work with our data. So wetin I go do now, so okay, make I say let more column db, right? So more just say okay now our database, so more column db, right? So I'll give them an object and this object could take so mark say taxed, like the tax or tax any of them. So for now I might just do like maybe 4 and so we'll do something like this. We'll say started and maybe year should be like done. Okay, good. So this is an object, or this thing an object, right? So if we come down, I want convert them to be database, I mean to be an array, right? So that I feel populate them here, right? So for me to do that, right, so let me console log first so that you guys go to see what's in the happen here. So if I say object dot keys, right, then pass db. Now remember that all this thing we did now the key of this object, right? So I'm gonna remove this. So now the key of this object. So if I save now, I'll do Control Shift I. If I save, I see this this thing don't be converted to array and we get this thing here. So now it's in I want be that, right? So we get this as I want. So now what I could just do now to just copy here, right? Then rather than keeping these three, make I just remove that one, then come here, right, call this, then put this here. So I'll come say dot map, then inside the map say el. My el of course will be string, and I like to put id, so this id will be number, right? So we'll just do this. Then why this guy here, we go carry and compo for up here. So we go say the key here go be equals to this id, then y here this idea will be equals to our el. So if we save now, we'll see the same thing. Makes sense? Acute sense, right? So we'll just do some stuff here. So the first thing we'll go on to now, so make here be uppercase and make the font be maybe bold, most as it look like. Okay, good. I feel say the bold too bold. Okay, so make we change that to say semi bold, right? So semi bold makes sense like this. Okay, good. So now make for here now our data now won't call here, right? So since we don't get this fine, then okay, we come down, come work on the second part of this stuff. So make I say here go be I say main data, right? Then go they inside here. So first thing first, now for me to call this, right? So inside here, make I come inside here first. So if I do class name, we get this, right? And I say just to be clear, make I copy this same thing we'll get here. So if I put down here and I save, we'll see the same thing, right? But I just come here, do a break, right? So that I need to see that space, right? Okay, space there. So you go see this space here, 90 I want, and more so I don't want to make the two color be the same thing. So for here I feel say okay, make I use 200, right? Okay, I'll use the 200 like that, right? So here go contain this path. Then another thing where I feel say I fit to now say make I just do it to be full, right? So that it just occupy everything we did down here. Not bad. And so just make I put shadow to be inner, so we'll get something like this again. Okay, good. So this side here I will want make it occupy this, but make it be like a card, right? So I'm gonna come here, so I will say div, so inside here class name, first of all bg, make the bg be white, and okay, so make us say make it take flex 1, then what else again? Okay, so I feel give them a height of maybe I say out 200 px go look like. So if we say oops, so we get this, not bad. But why this one, as in terms of this space, what they say okay now because of this, so make I remove this, and at first I have to remove this. Okay, so that's fine. And this py we no really need that, so make I remove that, right? See it touch up, not bad. Why? Because for here I feel say make empty be like 2, so we get something like that, right? Or make us say pt, make pt be 2 massing. Okay, better like this, right? Yeah, I feel so if you bring them down small again. Okay, so it's fine like this, right? So okay, so just let's pick back up. So we get this right. Okay, so we see this space here. Now the next thing we go do, and the reason why we see this thing full everywhere now, because say we just get only this. So if I duplicate this thing 3 times, right? Oops. So it will they see, right? They'll be waiting. We go once with that, right? So so waiting basically the happen here. And I say this thing break like this, right? So if I come into either of them, right? So let me say master I come here and I come here. So I do something like must say my1. So right here. So you will see this space where there exists between them. So not be waiting we really want to be that, right? And while they see that now because say yeah, we need to apply flex here, right? So if I come here do flex, yeah, so we see this stuff like this. So make better sense like this, right? So make I just come here and so I just do this. So I need rounded to be MD, save that, and so I fit change this to be like maybe 140. I feel say make better sense like this to that one we'll see before, right? Okay, so mark clear here. Is there anywhere we get console log? We get console log here, so make I clear them as well. So now we get this stuff here. So we want make here populate like our tags or something, right? So what I will quickly do here now just to sort of like cut this side, then remove this and make our come here say something like okay card to be equals to then return this. So in place of this now I will put that card. I just duplicate them 3 times so that I will not see any changes, right? Okay, so make we come up here now. So rather than this 4 what we get here, right? So I won't remove this. Now we use 2 dependencies extra for this, right? Which is UUID, right? So UUID. So I'll come here, I'll say so we'll say v4 as UUID. Okay, so now I will do this, then make I say the ID for this will get UUID, right? Then data, so this data will be an array, right? And inside this array I think get ID to map to UUID, and I say title, that's title of the tax, right? So maybe it's just be tax 1 and majorly, and I feel put created that or something, it's not just leave it like that. So make this tax get like 4 tax, right? So year 2, year 3, year 4. If I save that I get this. So make I just copy this, right? Paste them here, paste them here. So I remove 2 of these tags, right? And for here make I remove 3 of the tags. So this becomes 5, and here becomes 6, here becomes 7, right? So if I save we get this. Brilliant, beautiful. Now if you remember when we do object.keys we get all of this, right? But if we do object.value we will get this, right? So that's without just one talk. So the value now will map for this other side, right? And here go this somehow tricky, but I'll pay good attention. You know hard, but they kind of tricky. So to achieve that, make we come down and we'll start to arrange them. So if we do this here, I will copy this, right? So that I will come here and do this, but in terms of keys, right, I will use values, right? So object.values, right, will give me a value. Then that value I want map, right? So make we say el. For now I just do any and I, right? So yeah, I intentionally they use return so that if I do this and I do something like this, so if I do this, so make I remove this, so I just cut and come out. So if I do this, we'll see this 3u, right? Meaning we get which will they do make sense, right? So we get the location, or we get the 3 objects. But the essence why I do this returner, so that if you come here, do console log el. So now do el and this I, right? So that we can see the individual el. Now if I save that, you see, but yeah, this one are the first one, and you see it get a data of 4 array. This one are the second one, you get a data of 1. This one are the last one, you get a data of 2. Makes sense, right? So this data now we're interested in, right? This data now we're interested in. So what thing I will do now to just comment here, put another curly brace, right? So that I will say el dot data, right, dot map. Now I will do el map to make I just do any, then I, right? So okay, good. So make I do this again, div. So inside there, make I do this. So if I save now, brilliant, right? So get 4 of these, 1 of these, and 3 of these. So good, right? So rather than we putting this now, right? So I should just come put card here. So if I save this, voila. Okay, so we'll see and understand what happened, because now this stuff here not supposed to be C, but I need this one. So make I put this div back, put this div back, and call this. So I did CK and the rest, right? But we'll see card. Wow. So for some reason I need to see my card. Amazing, right? So we'll figure them out. Then if you require us to recreate this card, we'll go down. So make I just copy this here, then come here, paste this, and let's see. So maybe the problem they come from here, so now cut here off, right? And let's see. Okay, so since I need to see anything, so make we sort of like restructure this whole stuff, or what's it called now, restyle this thing back, right? So first and first, now say make I come here. So this stuff here, so I just sort of like cut them, then apply here. No, so I just put them back. So for here, mark class name, so I will say the width will be full, right? So makes sense now, right? So it cover everything. then so make I try the card again. Okay, better, right? Okay, so now we get this, right? So I feel say make I do 2 rather than that's right. Okay, good. Now we won't pass, of course, TypeScript with a shout or React with a shout for us, right? So make we say key then map to I, right? Then EL will be passed to EL. Now this EL they shout for us, so make we define this, and we too go do now to make this an interface of iCard, and this our iCard go take in ID na string, and you go take in EL as well na string. Okay, so I think I'll say interface iprops. So this iprops will come take EL will be this iCard, get the types of this iCard, so that for here now if we say, and this one will take iprops, then inside here we just pass EL, right? So it's fine. So here now we need EL dots. So if I do dots, we'll see, say, yeah, sorry, this one's supposed to be title. All right, so here will be title. If we save, we see these are tags. So I want maybe tags this center. So we'll say flex JUC center ITC center. So if we save, we'll see the tags here. Brilliant, right? So another thing we will try do here now say, okay, make we add a plus sign here. So if you click on them, right, make we see a pop-up we go show, right, for us to fit and put in the tags, right? So to do that, very simple, and for us to just come up here. So the first thing or the thing I will quickly want to do, for me to just come here, do npm I install you react dash icons, right? So and I say go install. So why that one the install, if we continue, so they look for the spot, right? So let's say, okay, so this one are where we call this stuff. So yeah, so make I come here first of all, right? So inside here make I say so that would be md add I'll put this md add box. So if we save this, so we see this thing across everywhere, right? But we'll fix that. So make I say flex this is flex already, right? So flex ITC and JUB. Okay, good. So with a SIAM there, and make us say M arrow maybe 5. Okay, good. Now we only want that thing to show if EL is strictly equals to tags, right? So I'm not expecting to show here just here, so that's good. So for this guy, make we do I'll put some inside a div and put here. So inside here class name, so make I say give them a width of 8, the height of 8 rounded to be OBG, maybe red, right, 50 MOC, and flex ITC center JUC center, so makes sense, right? Then MRO maybe 3. Okay, beautiful. So module text to be like maybe 20 HPX massive. I feel it's better. Then this make it be like massive 20. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what this guy did here. So yeah, too big. Try 16. Okay, that's fair. So for this red, I'll do 500. Max has to look like 500. Too much. 400 out of 300. Better. So this should only show on over. Then so we'll say duration maybe 300. Transition to be also have that animated view. Okay, that's good. Then cursor to be the pointer. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. So anytime we click right, we want something to happen. So if I come up here, so say const maybe toggle set toggle, which will be equals to use states, and that would be boolean, and default should be false. Okay, so boom. So this guy will come inside here, and we'll say on click, so make this be set to true. Good. So now make I come here, so I feel create another, of course not down, I will want put down, right? But then might just do something like this, right? Then so in class name I'll give absolute. So if we save that, we get this, right? So might do width full, height maybe screen BG, maybe black. Save that. Boom, everywhere, right? So I'm gonna say top to be 0. Also, so it will want to be this. They just cover everywhere, right? Okay, so so I feel I could do back drop blow, maybe let's save and move here, so we get this. That's it. Okay, so for here I'll do class name relative massive. I just want this side to be covered as well, otherwise top to be 0. Anyways, I can just remove it since this thing they give me it's like this. Okay, good, right? Yeah. So we'll put a form here, and so first and first, now say make we do, okay, we'll do that form. So class name so we'll say border rounded MD, BG, maybe white, P4. So we save, we get this, right? So make the height be like let's say 200 px, and make the width be like 500 px. So we save that like this, right? Okay, so for here, let's say flex JUC ITC. So it's the center. Makes sense, right? And maybe if we do 300, right? So we'll get something like this. And maybe if you do 800, so it makes sense like this. Okay, so inside there if we can put form, right? So might just do something like maybe okay, so might just put MD close, something like this. And size to be like maybe 30. Yeah, so if you close down or if you click that guy, so class name, cursor to be pointer, then on click, and that will be, let's see, set toggle to be false. Okay, so the whole of this should, I feel make I even put down for dance safe, so that you know obstructs anything. So oops, so I feel say only when toggle is true now I make this thing show. So we get this, right? So if I hit here, this guy show. If I hit here, it becomes false. Makes sense, right? Boom, boom, boom. So now there you go, use add. So make we just do just one add, then I click on close here, right? So I just tax with it. So inside here, make I create a form. So I'll just do something like this. Right, so inside there we will do inputs, and here we'll call class name. So make I say weight to be like maybe full, P to be like maybe 4, no, I say M to be 4, so P to be 2, and so border, of course, rounded MD, outline none, H to be maybe 45 px. Save that. So if I click here, this is the form. So I don't like the fact that it touch the end, right? So maybe we'll give her like maybe 90%. So now stop here, that's fine. So inside there, so I'll say place order, enter your tax, right? Then value, make the value be text. And also we'll never declare them, but we'll declare them now. So on change will be E. So we'll say set text, that will be E dot target dot value. Okay, so make we define this. So if I come up here, I will just duplicate this guy. So text. So the text will be string, and at the moment it will be empty. So makes sense, right? Good. So we need to create our own function, right? So I just close on here. So since we don't get this thing, remember say no make sense like this, right? We want a state change. So if we want a state change, we have to use the use state. And so I will just paste PTI copy, which is basically an object, right? So this side here now, I will say this, and this one will be set db, right? So it makes sense like this, nothing will break, our code will still run fine. But the importance of this now, say if you allow me to change the state of this application now. Okay, so this side now they're interested in, which is the tax side, right? So I'll say const, we'll say add tax. Okay, brilliant, right? Let's go on to here now. Okay, so we gotta think critically here so that we fit get the tax we want create now enter this place, right? So it is very, 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 very important. So make we start now.